Good morning. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. So this morning we're out here in the heat with Ridley's kids. I put him in a really big pen. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I put him in the same pen that everybody else was playing in a little bit ago, and it's huge, and there are only a few of these guys, so it's going to take it a little bit tougher to keep track of everybody. These guys are 5 weeks and 6 days old. So that's the big and the little one over there playing. Vanessa gave me some weights this morning. She's in doing, working on the kennel. We're short of help. So she's inside and I'm doing videos and she's doing weights for me, and we're handing puppies back and forth and going, here, go. So we have weights and stuff for you. These guys are going to be here. This is our youngest litter. So when you listen to the other litters, you're going to find out that we have one of our employees that is having some emotional problems, and I think is going to probably quit, as she did quit yesterday, but has agreed to come back till we get rid of the puppies and they go home, which helps us out immensely, and I hope that holds up. But it has caused some problems here in the kennel as far as us being able to get things done on a normal schedule with your videos. So because you have the youngest litter, I will try and get you at least one more video. Most of the people, if you listen to their other videos, Roxy's video explains everything. So if you want to go in and listen to Roxy's video in the beginning of it, you'll know what's going on at the kennel. But you guys do have the youngest litter. So I will get you another video, at least one more, before they go home. It may not be on schedule. It really depends on when I can do it in between clients and that type thing. But I want you to at least be able to see them at 7 weeks old before they go home. So they're going in on the 19th for spay and neuters. I think it is. They're the last litters to go in. So I think it's the end. I think it's the 19th. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing. I know it's a Monday or a Tuesday. They're doing great. Vanessa's got weights for you. We have one little one in here, as you know, and I don't know that she's going to be able to be done. It just depends on her weight, totally on her weight. So it does make a difference with these guys if they're done too little. We just won't even do it. So we're going to have to play it by ear. So I just want you to know, this is the little tiny one out here with the neon pink collar. She's right there with the little toy dragging it back. She's right there, and she's got the neon pink collar. She may not be able to be spayed before she goes home. It just depends on her weight. So let's get started. 8267 is a female with a purple collar. We'll try and find collars when we get to the point. That's the yellow color party Merle. Right there with its butt towards us. I did spot that collar. If I spot a collar, I'll stop and tell you, because it is really hard to spot these collars. Turquoise is the big party that's just walking over there. And you probably know your puppies because they're all different. The only two that are tough are the two chocolates. That's the purple collar right there that just ran away from me. It's knocking the big guy down. All right, let's get on with this. 8268 is a female with a neon green collar. 4 pounds, 11 ounces. And 8264 is a female with a yellow collar, 4 pounds, 4.5 ounces. Let me zoom out so I can keep them in the screen. 8271 is the female with the neon pink collar. She's the little squirt over here in the corner. She is 2 pounds, 8.5. 8265 is the male with the light blue collar. He's the big guy right here, coming over here with the dark spots. He is 5 pounds, 1 ounce. The other one out here that's the big guy is 8263. It's a male, has a red collar, and its back is looking right there. He watched Vanessa walk in the building. He is 5 pounds, 6 ounces. So that's the big guys in here, and the big and the short of it all. They're doing really good. I see you looking at me. Yeah, you're gonna bark at me now, aren't you? If I talk to you, I'll never get rid of you. They're really doing good. Ridley has had it with them, though, I can tell you that. She never spends any time in the kennel. She's always, oops, sticking that in my pocket, not paying any attention. She's always outside. In fact, when we were in cleaning Ridley's kennel this morning, we didn't even see Ridley till we were almost done, and she peeked her head in to see what we were doing because she doesn't want him nursing. So they are getting extra stuff from us. They are getting extra food. They're eating dry dog food anyway. But they are getting cottage cheese. I know it. I hear you. But they're all doing really good. No issues whatsoever. Libby's little one, or Ridley's little one, I keep calling him Libby. Libby and Ridley are sisters. Oh, she says, don't pick on me, I'll clean your clock. She has big dog syndrome sometimes with these guys because they pick on her. And she has learned to pick right back. She takes no prisoners. You can hear all the puppies barking. Vanessa's doing chores. Autumn's kids are like, rah, 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 rah. They're really mouthy today. But they know that everybody was outside yesterday. Are you jabbering? Can you look at me? Hey, look at me. Are you jabbering? I know you're being mouthy. Are you upset? She doesn't want you picking on her. Hey, look at these eyes. I know, you're noisy. That's it, go get him. They're funny. They really are. They're a fun group. When you get him home, if you talk back to him and you make the same noises he makes, you're going to regret it. He is going to be a talker. And if you encourage it, it's cute when they're little, but when they're older, honestly, they get like kids when you're on the phone. And it's like, Mom, Mom, Mom. And I know you're doing it too now. And they will get that way. They'll get to where they just jabber, jabber, jabber at you. Can I see your eyes? I know. She's shoving you away. So, you know, yes, it's cute, but you will regret it. Because once they learn to talk and they realize that you're going to talk back to them, oh my gosh. I'm glad it's you, not me. That gives you 15 years of a back-talking dog. Oh, there's the purple collar. I just spotted it. There's the purple collar chocolate. Up and gone. They are totally eating dry dog food. Somebody asked me the other day, how much wet food do you put on their food? I do not wet their food, people. Do not start that. You are so much better off to get this dog. It's a dog. You might think it needs soft dog food. You might think it would really like that. But you're going to regret it. It's bad for their teeth. They're not meant to eat mushy food. In the wild, they'd kill a bunny, they'd kill a squirrel, they eat the whole thing except the hair, and they'd crunch the bones. So the harder things they eat, the better off their teeth are. One thing I'll tell you, many people like to buy them. It's a gimmick. They're called greenies. Greenies look like toothbrushes. And greenies do not do anything for your teeth like you think they should. If you use hard bones, rib bones, don't cook them. Don't boil them. You change the chemistry of the bone and you make it brittle. You give it to them raw. You might not like the idea of raw food, but think about it. This dog would kill a bird and eat it. It would kill a bunny and eat it. They eat dead roadkill. If you watch dogs along the road, when there's a deer and there's dogs that are loose, feral dogs that are running loose, or even people in the country that don't. I have a friend that has labs, and I have seen them along the road in a ditch eating dead deer. Their guts are made for that. They're not made for cooked food. Pancreatitis is huge. So everybody wants to baby their dog and, give it pieces of cooked chicken, or they're going to boil the chicken because they think it's better than frying. No, give it the raw chicken. I feed a lot of raw chicken necks to my adult dogs. They love them. They're dirt cheap. I buy a 40-pound box for about, I don't know, $25, $28. I thaw them out just enough to chip them apart and put them in bags of about 20 bones. And some of my dogs chew them up, some of them swallow them whole. It's no different than if they were in the wild. And they crave the chewing. These puppies are going to chew like crazy. You got to give them something to chew on. Check with your butcher, see if you can get rib bones. If you're lucky enough you live near a slaughterhouse that has a meat case that cuts their own meat and actually does the whole process from the farmer bringing the cow in to putting the meat in the meat case. Are you listening to me? Her little head. This one over here, this one's head was just watching me and turning its head and it was like, what are you talking about? But anyway, if they got a meat case and they butcher, you're going to want to get rib bones. Rib bones are your best friend. You can get them cheaper if you don't have them cut them. I get mine for about 79 cents a pound, and I do not have them cut them. I bring them home, and I went and bought some new blades for my husband's Sawzall, and I cut my own bones up. I just cut them in half or quarter them, and we give them to all of our dogs. Bones are their best friend. They'll pull the tendons off. They'll spend hours working on a bone, because when you get a raw bone from the butcher, you don't think there's anything on it. It's just a bone. Au contraire. It is full of tendons, ligaments that are attached to that bone, and the dogs will actually... What are you guys eating? Grass. Those bones, they will actually pull little tendons off. It's almost like dental floss, because it goes between their teeth as they're trying to rip them off, and it helps to clean their teeth. They grind with their back teeth on a shank bone, which is the femur bone that you can get at most grocery stores will give you dog bones. If they're too big and their tongue cannot reach the middle to clean out the bone marrow on the leg bone, it will smell like roadkill in about 3 days. So make sure that the bones are short enough that you can get, the dog can get its tongue clear to the center from each side. But they'll grind their teeth, back teeth on those. I want to see your eyeballs. Can we see your eyeballs? I know, but I'm trying to see a face. And you're listening. I know. I know, you're so funny. Rib bones, they chew apart with their front teeth. And they can learn as they get older, they'll eat the entire rib bone. It's good for them. It won't hurt them. And it cleans their front teeth and their side teeth off. It's also a great tool for them to cut their baby teeth on. Bully sticks are my next favorite go-to. They're hard as a rock. Yes, they're a little pricey. They're not as pricey as deer antlers. Look at what you're paying a pound for deer antlers, and then look what you're paying a pound for bully sticks. Costco has a good bully stick buy if you are a Costco shopper. Yes, the tag says, I think it's 32 bucks. There's 12 of them in there. That's a good buy when you look at bully stick prices in the pet stores. So if you buy a bag of bully sticks at Costco, take a hacksaw or something and cut them in half. That gives you 24 bully sticks instead of 12. Also, when you look at the packages. If they're real skinny and thin, look for a package that's got lots of bigger, thick ones in it. That's your best buy. They last the longest. And a bully stick with a puppy this age, clear up until months and months old, is not going to eat it in one day. It's going to take several days or a week, maybe 2, to finish a bully stick. But it gives them something hard to chew on those teeth. That's what a dog craves, is to chew something hard because of cutting those baby teeth and getting rid of them. So kind of look around. Jeffers Pet Supply is a great place. You're going to get it on your supply list that I'm giving you. I'm giving you a whole list of really great places to buy things you can't buy in the store. And you'll pick that up when you come to get your puppy. If you do have a nanny book and you are having a nanny deliver your puppy, you'll get it. The nanny will bring all your stuff. But I will tell you, if you're still looking for a nanny, I don't know that you're going to find one. I talked to Amanda and Dana last night, and they're not flying anything right now because they're canceling so many flights that they're getting stuck midway between a trip with a puppy and have to figure out how to get to you on your end with a puppy. So unfortunately right now, unless you are solidly booked with a nanny, and that doesn't mean they won't cancel your flight, so be prepared. Nanny service right now is really tough to get because of everything is tough right now in the U.S. It's kind of like the pits. I can't believe what we're going through right now in this country and what we're living with what we had before January. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed their video. I promise you, yes, the other videos will tell you they're not going to get any more. Those puppies are older and they're going to be spayed and neutered next week, and then they're going home. So they're probably not going to get another one. But the younger, littler pups that have not had the same amount everybody else has had, I will try and get you one more video. So have a great day, and I cannot stress it enough. If you have not booked in with me, please call me and book in for puppy pickup. Because with no extra help, I'm having to spread times apart more for people that have not booked, and it's going to get a little bit tight. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed their video. They're doing really good. Even little Pipsqueak down here. Say Pippy Pipsqueak. So have a good one, and call me if you have any questions as always, and we'll talk to you later. Have a blessed week.